Atlanta now in its second 5-set match in less than 24 hours.
Yeah, that's brutal. That is hard on the body. It's hard on you physically, but mentally as well.
Look to the numbers for Fields, 256, 3 blocks and 3 digs as well. And the big question coming into this 5th set, would it be Poulter, would it be Matsui for Salt Lake? And the answer is Matsui.
You know, the rhythm's been really good with Matsui right now. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
They start with her in rotation 6, just 1 before she's in the back row. This 5th set played to just 15 points, and they're gonna try and find them quickly with Matsui in the back. Any adjustments you'd like to see from Atlanta against Fields defensively?
Well, right now, there's still some separations in the block. I think you need to get there. You just have to say, hey, we know where the ball's going. There shouldn't be any holes in the block against her like that last play. Got to get lined up on her. Close block, hip to hip.
And on the other side, Atlanta, some of those that have hit at a high efficiency, Kelsey Cook, as well as Jimerson. Day at 384. Big back set. Oh my.
That was nice. A beautiful set. Really nice job flying in there by Perry.
This is just dazzling.
Well, and that's the right move by Magda. You gotta shade to that side of the court with Fields. Nice set.
As a blocker, when you've got a tempo coming at you that quickly, what do you have to keep in mind?
So a couple of things. You have to get over super quick, earlier than you think, so you don't get tools. So your hands just aren't something to hit off of. And then you have to be strong with your right hand, so you can't get tooled down the line. Strong at the right, drop your left hand in the seam. Try to take both shots.
That's really unique from a blocking standpoint, right? Like a right hand has one priority and left hand actually does something else.
Have to work independently.
Mary Lake at the service line. A floater.
And take it, however it hits the ground right now.
That's also, I feel like maybe one of the extended challenges of Coutinho. Sometimes she gets just these kind of wonky contacts.
Right, it's the set, it's her feet to the ball, and sometimes it's just not perfectly lined up. She still can go over the top and get kills.
Robinson, perfect ball in transition, push back. Nice off blocker move from Fields. Where does Bug go? Long set, delivered well.
Adams doing a nice job moving in. The pass was all the way to the right side. And Adams adjusting, as you know that set's not going to get all the way out there. Ball right in that zone. Really good connection.
Turning that to the right back corner.
Haley Washington's so good at that. Again, sees the block in front of her, can cut it behind, cut it across her body, and still get a kill.
7 kills, 3 blocks for Washington. Matsui tried to delay.
She had it, she almost had it. It's a good touch. But Adams coming up with the point on that side of the ball.
So how much do you expect Atlanta to go to the outside now?
I mean, you would expect it a lot. You would.
Washington on the slide. Just a hair.
Well, and Coutinho, having Coutinho there, you don't have to force the ball to the outside. You asked that earlier. You can. It's a good strategy, but getting the ball to Coutinho when she can streak points, always a good idea.
Atlanta 3-2 in 5-setters this season. Their only 2 losses in 5-setters have come to Houston, including last night.
That was a That was a heartbreaker for them for sure because they were rolling in set 4. It looked like it was completely had flipped on its head, and Houston brought it back around.
Drews with the ace, perfectly timed. Knotted up, 6 apiece. Robinson Cook just off the corner.
Smart swing off of the block. Matsui even a little frustrated at herself. She knows she's touching it. If she lines up right, she can slow the ball down or maybe get a block.
They don't go to the slide. Instead, it's Fields, and that's one of the first ones Jimerson hasn't been able to dig up.
It's so difficult. Again, you run the slide with Washington. That pulls the left side blocker. Watch Cook has to go. She's one-on-one and can hit in either direction.
These two teams met in the very first match of the regular season. It was a win for Salt Lake, 3-1. Got Maddie Hayes back into the front row, a little bit of a bigger block. No setter on the floor for Salt Lake. And they challenge her immediately.
The same shot. It doesn't matter how big you are, big, small. Cook is taking advantage of whatever block they are putting in front of her right now. Heads up for Fields on that back row attack in the middle of the court. On the right.
Double block in front.
That's the block move. They know they haven't set Fisher on that slide at all. Why not just pinch in? You know, she just stops short. You see Cook stop short on that C ball for Fields. That's what they need to do against Fields.
Just 2 attackers available in the front row right now for Salt Lake. A high reaching block. The net's moving, no call. Right off the dome.
Watch out, because it is the Kelsey Cook show right now. Scoring at will.
Kelsey Cook doing everything she can to find that ball down the sideline. A timeout taken by Salt Lake. Of Diggs with 19. She's impressing in both phases of her game. They needed that right back out of the timeout. Ronnie Jones-Perry.
Big swing on the outside, and as you mentioned before, Matsui now in the back row, bigger block in the front row for Salt Lake.
The Halasheva goes up, but instead it's Coutinho that gets the ball. Cook pulling off. Man, she's good at finding those defensive plays. Fields. Trying to extend this play. Kelsey Robinson Cook on the backcourt. Now it's Pinoy. Oh. She follows it all the way to the line. Everyone take a breath.
Wow, that was a long rally, and Fields took a million swings, I think every swing in that rally. Nice play off the block by Coutinho.
Sending it right back to Coutinho, and the quick wrist.
Coutinho with a strong push here towards the end of the set and the match.
Envision just the amount of momentum for Atlanta. They come away with a 5-set win, 1-1 on the weekend, and their 10th win of the season. Well managed out of the back row. Matsui slides in as well as Kojima. Rejected is Mackenzie Adams. Sophie Fisher's block alongside Skylar Fields.
When you see those hands get over the net and completely press down into the court, a big block to get around and an out-of-system swing for Adams.
What a pass. A thing of beauty. High and inside for the lefty. Soaring in and soaring underneath. Fields played the ball. It could have been out.
Yeah, I think she didn't quite know where she was as she turned, saw the ball being blocked back into the court. But I agree with you, I think that may have been going out of bounds.
If Salt Lake wants to make a move, it's right now. 13-10, Atlanta.
Oh.
A little soft touch from Fields.
I love it. You saw the block. They were out there. They knew Fields was getting the ball. They left early. She knew they were in front of him. That's the game that I love, the cat and mouse game.
You've got Coutinho in the front row as well as Jemerson and Adams. Where do you line up your block?
Yeah, it's hard. You're going to have to read in this situation. Hopefully it's not a perfect pass, but this is the stress that it causes.
And you can see the delay there from Haley Washington.
You have to wait. You have to wait on a perfect pass. I mean, that's why the serve is crucial. You have to serve as tough as possible to get people off the net.
Atlanta has found themselves at a match point. They go to Drews. Now Fields, who is blocked back, and a double contact will be called. And Atlanta survives their second fifth set match in just 24 hours. 1-1 on the weekend.
Love, League One Volleyball.